guys, here we are. Combat Companion. So, as always, shows brought to you by Hard Life Fightwear. Hard Life Fightwear offering a range of products, whether it be gi, no gi, MMA, they do have you covered. So, just head over to hardlifefightwear.co.uk, use the discount code STOOM15, and you will get a little bit of a discount through there. So, we're going to be talking about Young Subs 2. So Young Subs 2, we're only a week away. So, it's Saturday, the 22nd of February. Going to be at the Invisible Wind Factory in Liverpool. Ticket availability. Anybody looking for tickets, just head over to the Young Subs official Instagram page and you will get all the information through there. And there will be pay-per-view on this as well. So anybody that can't make the event on the day, make sure you do hit up that pay-per-view link. And the pay-per-view link will be posted throughout the week, obviously next week. So definitely keep an eye out for that. So obviously, again, I mean, there's some amazing talent going to be on display. I mean, we've got some of the best kids around are going to be on the show that day. And one of them kids is Frankie Monoghan. Hopefully I say that right, Monaghan. Yeah, hopefully I say that right, because my pronunciation is always terrible. It's always terrible. So Frankie coming out of Primal BJJ Drogheda. Again, Drogheda. I know we had a conversation before we came on here. So Drogheda. So Frankie's awesome. I mean, as I said, I've been watching some videos of Frankie, getting an idea of what kind of grappler she is, and she is absolutely fantastic. So we're absolutely buzzing to see her step out on the Young Subs mat next Saturday. So, Frankie, thank you very much for taking the time to speak to me.
Yeah.
Have you nothing better to do than speak to me on a Saturday night, Frankie? Surely you kids must have a lot of good things to do on a Saturday night.
No, just sitting down playing games. Normally I'd be at training though.
So, Frankie, tell us about you then. Obviously, training out of Primal BJJ. How's everything with you in regards to training?
Good. I'm really excited for the tournament. I picked up a little injury though, so I haven't been getting the full training that I wanted to. But next week I'll be back at it, and I'm super excited for it.
Yeah. What about the gym? How's everybody, teammates and so on? I mean, a lot of good teammates at Primal BJJ.
Yeah, I have a lot of good teammates. I get good roles there. No breaks. um, I get people my size, bigger than me, so like I'm not stuck with the same people the whole time. I have a lot of people to roll with.
Yeah. Do you like to beat up the bigger people? It's always good beating up the bigger people.
Yeah, I like going with the older women. I'm one of the. I think I'm the youngest there, in one of the older classes. So everybody's bigger than me, but I do like going with the older women, and because they're very skillful, so they're not just going to use all their strength on me. They'll also use their skill. So I don't just need to practice defending the whole time. I can try to do stuff too.
Yeah. Oh no, listen, it's definitely a great gym. Obviously, a really, really good gym. Obviously, again, I had a look at some of the stuff that they do, and it looks like a really, really good setup. It looks like a really good team. So,
Yeah.
what about Young Subs itself then? So, Young Subs won in Newcastle was absolutely amazing. I mean, it was a very historic. It was the first time, obviously, putting on a show like that. And the kids came out and done absolutely amazing. So obviously, Young Subs 2, we're hoping to go bigger and better than Young Subs was. So, and obviously, you're going to be on the show. So, how did you find out you were going to be on Young Subs 2?
Well, I watched the first one. I had a lot of friends doing that, and I thought it was very cool and fun. And then me and my dad were thinking, oh, maybe we should do that too. And then I sent like my weight and stuff, and then they said, we'll try to find a match. And then I found a match against a good person.
Yeah.
So I watched the first one, it looked very cool. So I was really excited to do it when I heard that I had a match.
Yeah. And it's a good matchup as well. You've got really, really good matchup. So still got to see Megan Stacey, yeah. So obviously Megan was on the first one, so it's a really good matchup for you as well, Frankie. And your styles are very, very similar as well. I mean, looking at yourself and obviously seeing Megan as a very, very similar styles that you have.
Yeah, I think it will be a quite tough match. We both pull guard, so it's probably whoever pulls guard first. But she's very good. I've seen her. I saw her over in Lisbon. We both did the Europeans, but unfortunately we were on different sides of the bracket, so I wasn't able to fight her. but I met her and she's very nice, and I'm excited to have the match with her.
Yeah. That's the good thing. I mean, kids jujitsu, and do you know what I mean? It's all really nice. It's not until you become an adult then it starts getting a bit different, and people not talking to each other and all that kind of stuff. Where you
Yeah,
can all
yeah,
talk to each other and you speak to each other on social medias and stuff like that. So you do keep regular contact.
yeah. I love making friends with like everybody I fight or even just see in the arena. It's just fun because then, you get a lot of support from them too. It's
Yes.
not just like you meet once, like especially with Instagram, you get to like see them online, and then like it's not, you don't have to be there to cheer for them
Yeah.
too. You
Yeah.
can cheer
Yeah.
them on Instagram.
And coming over to Liverpool, Liverpool's obviously a very big Irish city as well. I'd say very big Irish content in the city. So it's going to be like Ireland. It's going to be like coming over to Ireland. So you're going to have huge support in Liverpool as well, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. I thought it was going to be the underdog, but that's good news.
Yeah. Oh no,
That's
listen, we'll all be
exciting.
cheering for you. We'll definitely be cheering for yourself, Frankie. So it's going to be a great matchup. It's definitely one when I saw the matchup and I had a look at you, and obviously I'd seen kind of Stacey previously, and I thought, do you know what, this is going to be a very, very exciting match, and this could be
Yeah,
me for me looking at it. And seeing how the both of you roll, you guys can, in my eyes, can potentially be the fight of the day.
yeah. I've always wanted to train with people that had a similar game as me.
Yeah,
Thought and maybe it wouldn't be like the easiest match.
yeah, yeah.
It would be like a show basically. Yeah, so I'm excited about it.
Yeah. What do the kids at school think about you, your jujitsu journey, and what you do at jujitsu? Do they love it? Are they very supportive?
Yeah, definitely. I have a few teachers that just absolutely adore me because I do it. And I have there's some kid, mostly the kids that are younger than me, they're always asking me questions like, oh, can I start? I'm a girl. Can I start doing it? And I'm like, yeah, I'm a girl. And
Yeah.
then there's people that see me in the house and they're like, hi, Frankie. And I'm like, hello. And I don't remember their names, but they always remember me. And whenever they hear a knock on the door and it's not yard time and they have to say that it's a break or something, they always know, oh, Frankie's going to come in with a few medals to show us. They're always like asking to touch it, and they're like, "Oh, your medal's so big," and I'm like, "Thank
Yeah.
you."
Yeah, that's great. They're supportive. It's very, very good that the school
Yeah,
and friends are very, very supportive in regards to what you do. So I always love that. I mean, not all schools are like that. So because I can imagine, obviously, there's a lot of kids doing different things, whether it be jujitsu or dancing, football. Do you know what I mean? Whatever sport they're doing. So it's great to hear that your school and the teachers as well are very, very supportive.
yeah. The teachers are very supportive too. There's one teacher, um, her name is Sandra, and she's supported me the whole time, and she always remembers when I have a competition. So it's not just like somebody that's like saying, "Oh, good job." Like I come in after the weekend, and she's like, "Oh, Frankie, how did your competition go?" So
So hopefully Sandra will be buying the pay-per-view. Hopefully she'll buy the pay-per-view. So
yeah,
definitely. So final thing then, Frankie. I mean, as I say, we talked about the people you've got around you, obviously your family, friends, teammates, and so on. But anybody in particular you want to shout out to? Any friends, family members, teammates, sponsors that you may have?
My sponsors Attitude Jiu-Jitsu and Grappling Industries, and all my teammates and coaches down at Primal, and my Neja Judo team, and also East Coast Jiu-Jitsu, all my friends and teammates. And then I think I've too much friends that I met. I'd be worried I'd forget one, but um, it's you if you're watching this. It's one
Definitely,
of you.
definitely, definitely. What about mum and dad? Mum and dad,
Mum and dad,
parents.
yeah.
Yeah, you can't
Mum and
forget. You
dad,
can't forget mum and
my
dad.
my family for
Yes.
supporting me, my family's friends for supporting me too.
Yeah. Yeah.
All those people.
Oh, listen, absolutely amazing. So, one thing I always talk about in the shows as well is the importance of sponsors coming in for these
Yeah.
kids. I mean, what these kids do week in, week out. I mean, every other week, these kids are traveling somewhere across the world. You heard Frankie mentioning Lisbon's obviously going to Liverpool and all that kind of stuff. So, it's important for a sponsor to jump on board. So, any sponsors looking to jump on board, just hit up jujitsu underscore Frankie underscore six. Sorry, let me say that again. Jujitsu at Jew underscore Ju. sorry, you can see it written on the screen. So, so it's Jew_Jitsu_Frankie 16. It's a
Okay.
parent run page, so obviously parents will be able to pick up on that. So it's very important. I mean, the kids go out there and do their thing on the mats, and then the sponsors come in, and it just helps with everything like travel costs, accommodation, gym gear, gym fees, all that kind of stuff. So anybody looking to sponsor, definitely hit up Frankie for some sponsorship. So guys, there we go then. Frankie Monoghan, Primal BJJ Drogheda. And she's going to be heading over to Liverpool, the Invisible Wind Factory, 22nd of February for young subs too. So make sure you do get the pay-per-view or tickets if you're going to be coming over. But Frankie, listen, absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for taking the time to speak to me.
Thank you.
Listen, you
Thank you.
enjoy the rest of the week. Have a great week training. And listen, I'll see you next Saturday.
Yep.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Take care, pal. Bye-bye.